And he used to came down for this holiday, and for the holidays, he liked this area. He had a friend called Henry Cotton, who was a very big professional golfer at the time, and he designed the golf course for him around here. He had the golf course that built. At that time, there was no power up this side of Sandown. It stopped at the roundabout in the bottom. So he had the obvious choice of either extending the cables or building his own power station, which is what he did. And he installed the engine in there, and there were lines that ran up to the golf course. And he also put in water pumping to provide irrigation for the golf course. And he also, there's a pipeline from the river at Brading. There's a pump house there, and he used to pump water underneath here to here. Behind here there's a big water reservoir, underground water reservoir, to store the water. And then he used to irrigate the thing. And also over there is the famous I.O.W golf course, which is shaped, and he used to fill the moat up with the water all around the island. Okay. And there's a picture there of Mr. Brown and his friends in the 30s. Second World War, he decided to build an ice cream factory at the end. He needed more power, so he then installed a larger engine here, the 9XHR, which we put in 1948. So we extended this pavilion and put that engine in there. They were both used to be believed to be the 1960s. By then there were enough power around here, so they were left and basically just walked away and left. The pavilion itself, the roof caved in and it was in hell of a state. In 2014, a group of people, including the local historian Tim Wander, decided to do something about it because of its connections with World War II. All this area was recognition by the military in them days for the Pluto pipeline under the sea job. So they got grade 2 listing, they got lottery grants and that. They made this building waterproof, did all that. We, as a group of retired engineers working in with the Man in Sense project with Age UK, were asked in 2018 if we would come along and interested in renovating the old engines that's in here. Of course, we all jumped at the chance, so we've been coming along now every Tuesday for about 4 hours, 10 till 2, and we've worked on these engines since. You can see from the pictures here what it was like when we first moved in, and obviously you're free to wander around and have a look at the two engines. We've started the lister, we've just heard, we've got the lister now. We use that to generate the compressor, and then from the compressor we can charge up the small Western and get that started, which we will start in a minute for you. But we can only run for about 10 minutes because we've got limited water cooling. We haven't got the full. The big water tanks you see at the back have all rusted, so we can't use them. So we've just installed a small one. But anyway, you feel free to have a look round. When we start up the Western, you can take it in turns to wander in and have a look at it. Okay? Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Mind the big engine, it's just been painted in places, so a bit of wet paint. There was a UK.
The reason I'm asking is I've got a custom tool HR.
Oh yeah.
I've just bought an air start cylinder.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, just wondering about getting tested.
If you go, you know where that Bottle is, if you go see it, there's a chap called John Hurt, he works here.
Yeah.
But he's a big honcho over there. If you have a chat with him, he can do it. So, I don't know if he's qualified, but he's certainly one of the people who can do it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah. This is all some of the old water pump system they used. You see the pipe goes out there, and say there's a big water reservoir at the back, and it runs through here. We renovated that little engine, that's all cleaned up and working. Yeah. Oh, did you?
What's with them? Electric something?
That's all the distribution board. From here they could send the power to either to the ice cream factory, to the golf course, or through to these pumps here. So it was all done, all the switch gear was there. We've cleaned most of it out. There's a lot of asbestos in there, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah.
Well, we cleared all that out. And we've renovated all the meters we've renovated now, they all work. But the actual electrical connection, all the wires you see are all a bit ropey and all that. But we just got that basically to display now. I don't think we'll go much further with that. So you can imagine in the 30s a chap traipsing down here in the morning and starting the engine up. We also drove the pump that was down by the river. Yeah, the pump water out there. So the power for that was generated here. That was electric, so it was on the water.